An estimate by the United Nations puts the number of shipwrecks lying undiscovered in the sea at around 3 million, meaning we've only found and explored a fraction of what's out there, potentially around 1%. But for the time being, enjoy seeing what's already been uncovered with our pick of 10 famous historical shipwrecks from across the world. Number 1. HMS Vixen, Bermuda. HMS Vixen was a Royal Navy warship that served during a significant period in maritime history. Built in the early 20th century, it was a destroyer of the V-class, designed for swift maneuverability and effective anti-submarine operations. During World War II, HMS Vixen played a crucial role in escorting convoys, protecting them from German U-boats and other enemy threats. Its skilled crew and advanced technology made it a formidable force in the vast oceans. Unfortunately, in the midst of the war, tragedy struck. On a stormy night in 1942, while escorting a convoy through treacherous waters, HMS Vixen encountered a German submarine wolf pack. In a fierce battle, the warship valiantly fought against multiple U-boats, launching depth charges and engaging in intense gunfights. Despite their valiant efforts, HMS Vixen suffered severe damage from enemy torpedoes. The ship's hull was breached, and a catastrophic explosion rocked its core. The crew bravely attempted to save their vessel, but the damage was too extensive. In a heartbreaking turn of events, HMS Vixen succumbed to the unforgiving sea, sinking beneath the waves. Many of its crew members lost their lives in the battle, paying the ultimate sacrifice for their country. Number 2. Sweepstakes, Canada. Built in 1867 in Nova Scotia, the Sweepstakes was a vessel of impressive size and strength, measuring about 130 feet in length. It was known for its sleek design and speed, making it well-suited for the demanding fishing expeditions in the rough waters of the North Atlantic. For several decades, the Sweepstakes ventured out into the Atlantic waters, where its crew worked tirelessly to haul in bountiful catches of codfish. It became renowned for its success in the fishing industry and its ability to navigate challenging conditions. However, in the early 1920s, the Sweepstakes encountered a tragic fate. On March 31, 1926, while returning from a fishing trip off the coast of Newfoundland, the vessel fell victim to a severe storm. The powerful winds and high waves proved too much for the aging ship to withstand. As the storm raged on, the Sweepstakes was tossed about mercilessly, ultimately succumbing to the forces of nature. The ship was wrecked on the rocky shores near Big Island, Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. Despite the efforts of the crew and the local community, the Sweepstakes was lost, forever becoming a part of maritime history. Today, the wreckage of the Sweepstakes remains a popular tourist attraction. Visitors can explore the remnants of the ship that lie scattered along the coastline, providing a tangible connection to Canada's rich maritime heritage and the challenges faced by fishermen in those turbulent waters. Number 3. Eduard Bohlen, Namibia. Built in 1890, the Eduard Bohlen was initially intended for trade routes along the South African coast. However, it gained notoriety when it became one of the first ships to traverse the treacherous Cape Horn route around South America. It later served as a cargo vessel, transporting supplies and goods to various destinations. In 1909, the ship faced a calamitous event that would forever alter its course. While en route to Table Bay, the Eduard Bohlen encountered dense fog and strong currents near the Skeleton Coast. The captain's navigational instruments failed to accurately guide the vessel, leading to its grounding on a shallow sandbank. Stranded and unable to be salvaged, the Eduard Bohlen became an eerie relic amidst the barren landscapes of the Skeleton Coast. Over the years, the relentless power of the Atlantic Ocean battered the ship, slowly breaking it apart and spreading its wreckage along the coast. Number 4. Thistlegorm, Red Sea. The SS Thistlegorm was a British cargo ship that played a significant role during World War II. Built in 1940, the Thistlegorm was primarily utilized to transport essential war supplies to Allied forces in North Africa, including ammunition, vehicles, weapons, and other military equipment. On October 6, 1941, while en route to Egypt from Glasgow, Scotland, the Thistlegorm was attacked by German bombers in the Red Sea near the coast of Egypt's Sinai Peninsula. 2 bombs struck the ship's ammunition hold, causing a catastrophic explosion. The ship quickly sank, taking a significant portion of its cargo and crew down with it. For many years, the wreck of the Thistlegorm remained undiscovered, resting at a depth of 30 meters, 98 feet, on the sandy seabed. In 1956, Jacques Cousteau, the renowned underwater explorer, stumbled upon the wreck while conducting research in the area. Since then, the Thistlegorm has become one of the most famous and well-preserved shipwrecks in the world. Today, the Thistlegorm wreck attracts divers from around the globe who are captivated by its historical significance and the marine life that now thrives around it. Number 5. SS Maheno, Australia. In the early 20th century, built in 1905 in Scotland, the Maheno was initially commissioned as a luxury liner for the Trans-Tasman service between New Zealand and Australia. It quickly became known for its elegance and comfort, attracting passengers with its stylish design and modern amenities. During World War I, the Maheno was requisitioned by the New Zealand government and converted into a hospital ship. It played a vital role in transporting wounded soldiers from Gallipoli and the Western Front to hospitals in Australia and New Zealand. After the war, the Maheno resumed its passenger service, ferrying travelers across the Tasman Sea. However, in 1935, the ship met an unfortunate end. While en route from Sydney to New Zealand, it encountered a powerful cyclone off the coast of Queensland, Australia. The storm's ferocious winds and massive waves overwhelmed the Maheno, causing it to run aground on Fraser Island's eastern shore. Efforts were made to salvage the ship, but ultimately, they were unsuccessful. Over time, the relentless ocean waves and the island's harsh environment slowly eroded the vessel. Today, the Maheno's rusted and weathered remains lie on the sandy shores of Fraser Island, off the coast of Queensland. Number 6. Fujikawa Maru. The Fujikawa Maru was a Japanese cargo ship that was originally built in 1938 as part of the Japanese Imperial Navy's fleet. During World War II, it was repurposed as a military transport vessel to support the Japanese war effort in the Pacific. In 1944, during the Battle of Palau in the Western Pacific Ocean, the Fujikawa Maru was hit by multiple airstrikes from American aircraft. The ship sustained severe damage and ultimately sank, coming to rest at the bottom of the ocean off the coast of the island of Palau. Today, the wreck of the Fujikawa Maru is a popular dive site and an underwater museum for scuba enthusiasts and history buffs. The ship lies at a depth of around 30 meters, 100 feet, with large sections of the vessel still intact. The wreck is known for its remarkable marine biodiversity, with vibrant coral growth and an abundance of marine life that have made it their home over the years. Divers can explore the remnants of the Fujikawa Maru, witnessing the eerie beauty of its sunken decks, cargo holds, and machinery. The ship's artifacts, such as its guns, trucks, and airplanes, provide a tangible connection to its wartime history and the dramatic events that led to its demise. Number 7. The Vasa. The Vasa was a Swedish warship commissioned by King Gustavus Adolphus in the early 17th century. Construction of the Vasa began in 1626, with the ambitious goal of creating a grand and powerful vessel to showcase Sweden's naval prowess. The ship was intended to be the crown jewel of the Swedish Navy. However, the Vasa's maiden voyage in August 1628 turned into a disastrous event that would go down in history. As the ship set sail from Stockholm harbor, it encountered a strong gust of wind, causing it to heel over and capsize. The ship sank to the depths of the water, taking the lives of at least 30 crew members. For more than 3 centuries, the Vasa lay forgotten beneath the waters of Stockholm's harbor. In 1956, after years of research and planning, a successful salvage operation brought the ship back to the surface. The Vasa was remarkably well preserved, thanks to the unique conditions of the Baltic Sea, which inhibited the growth of shipworms. Today, the Vasa ship is displayed at the Vasa Museum in Stockholm, where it serves as a captivating testament to maritime history. Visitors can explore the well-preserved remains of the ship, marveling at its intricate carvings, ornate decorations, and massive size. The museum provides a comprehensive view of the Vasa's construction, the salvage operation, and the historical context surrounding the ship's ill-fated voyage. Number 8. SS Francisco Morazan. The SS Francisco Morazan was a Honduran cargo ship that sailed the Great Lakes region of the United States during the mid-20th century. Built in 1922, the ship was originally named the SS Arcadia and operated under different owners before being acquired by a Honduran shipping company and renamed in honor of the Honduran national hero, Francisco Morazan. On November 29, 1960, while en route from Chicago to Muskegon, Michigan, the SS Francisco Morazan encountered a severe winter storm. The ship was battered by strong winds, heavy snow, and high waves, eventually running aground near South Manitou Island in Lake Michigan. Despite efforts to free the ship, it remained stranded on the island's shores. Over time, the elements took their toll, and the ship gradually deteriorated. Salvage attempts were made, but the challenging conditions and the remote location of the shipwreck posed significant obstacles. Number 9. Cabo Santa Maria. The Cabo Santa Maria, also known as the Cape Santa Maria, was a Spanish cargo ship that met a tragic fate off the coast of Western Sahara. It was built in the mid-20th century and primarily used for transporting goods and passengers. On November 1, 1968, the Cabo Santa Maria was on its way from the Canary Islands to Cape Verde when it ran aground on a treacherous reef near the coast of Western Sahara, specifically near the town of El Ayoun, now Leon. The ship was carrying a cargo of bananas, lumber, and other goods. Efforts were made to salvage the vessel, but the difficult conditions and the remote location hampered the rescue operation. Despite initial attempts, the Cabo Santa Maria remained stuck on the reef, and the crew was eventually evacuated. Over time, the relentless ocean waves and exposure to the elements took their toll on the ship. The Cabo Santa Maria gradually deteriorated, with sections of the hull breaking apart and the superstructure collapsing. Today, only fragments of the shipwreck remain visible, scattered along the coastline. Number 10. USNS General Hoyt Vandenberg. The USNS General Hoyt Vandenberg was a notable ship that served in both military and civilian roles. Originally built as a troop transport vessel for the United States Navy during World War II, the ship later found new life as an artificial reef and a popular diving site. Commissioned in 1943, the ship was named after Hoyt Vandenberg, a prominent United States Air Force general. During World War II, the ship played a crucial role in transporting troops and equipment across the Atlantic Ocean. It continued its service during the Korean War and the Vietnam War, facilitating military operations and troop deployments. After its military career, the General Hoyt S. Vandenberg was transferred to the U.S. Maritime Administration. In 2009, it was intentionally sunk off the coast of Key West, Florida, to create an artificial reef. The sinking was meticulously planned to maximize the ship's accessibility and safety for divers. Today, the sunken wreck of the General Hoyt S. Vandenberg is one of the largest and most renowned artificial reefs in the world. Sitting at a depth of about 40 meters, 130 feet, the ship attracts divers from around the globe who explore its various decks, corridors, and superstructures. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like to support the channel. See you next time.